everyone, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I thought it'd be fun to answer some bookish questions, but there's a little bit of a twist, and these bookish questions were asked via my parents, mainly my mum, but my dad did throw in a question or two as well. But these questions kind of involve mainly like the beginning of 2025. Let's just get right into it. Okay, so the first question is, how many books do you plan to read in 2025? So my reading goal was originally going to be 450, but I am 30 books away from hitting that already. I don't think I'm going to hit that before the end of the year. I mean, I might not, I don't know. It is 20th of December, so we'll see. Still got like a good 11 days, so there is a possibility, but I suppose we'll see. If I do hit that, then I'm like, well, do I up it to 500, which is what I was thinking of upping it to anyway, but then I was like, I don't want to overwhelm myself, and I thought it was a bit ambitious, whatever. So I did decide to go with 450. But if I hit that, I'm like, I might as well go up higher. So I was thinking 550, but then I was like, or do I want an easy year of reading where I just read chill and don't have to worry about a reading goal type thing? I am leaning more towards 500 books, so that is most likely what I'm going to be setting it as. I just need to learn that if I don't hit it, I don't hit it, and that's okay. I am very determined with things. I like to win. So I mean, reading's supposed to be for fun, so I am going to say 500 for now. Whether I change my decision by the end of the year, we'll see. Then we have, are you looking forward to the challenges with your mum in 2025? You can tell who asked this question, and yes, I am, but we don't know what challenges yet, because what we normally do is we normally like organize like challenges, obviously one by one, and I finish one and then we'll think of another one and we'll do it like that. We have been discussing one. It isn't like really a challenge though. It's just kind of where it's more for me type thing, where at the end of the year she'll choose 12 books off my physical TBR and she'll wrap them, and then I have to open one book each month and I have to read it, and that's like what we've been thinking of doing. So then that'll be fun. It'll definitely help me get my physical TBR down, because that's one of my goals in 2025, but also that's 12 already off. The only downside is like books I won't see for a while, so like December's book I won't see until next December. That's gonna be the difficult part, but I'm thinking, I think we discussed that she'll choose books that like aren't really on my radar for any time soon, and I think that will also help me, because I do find it hard to pick up certain books sometimes, so I do think it'll help me read them off my physical TBR. Okay, then we have, how many books do you think you will buy in 2025? Now this one is a hard question, because I buy a lot of books, I'm not going to lie, and generally how many I buy I don't know, because I don't keep track of how many I buy or how much I spend. I just know that it's a lot for both, so I don't know, but roughly I'll probably say, on a rough guess, if I was to buy 10 books a month, which is pretty much what I was doing anyway, sometimes it'll be less, sometimes it'll be more, but on average we'll say 10. If I was doing that for 12 months, that'd be 120 books a year. I think that's the correct math. Sorry if it's not. So yeah, I'm going to say 120 plus, anywhere from that range. Just going off the basis of what I did this year, that is a lot of books, I must say so myself. How many books do you think you are going to read off your physical TBR? Again, this is going to be hard to guess, because I am hoping to read majority, if not all, of my physical TBR, to the point where I have actually set a goal for myself for 2025. I will be doing a whole goals video, hopefully, but one of the goals is I'm hoping to, if I read 10 books by one book, if that makes sense, to help myself get the physical TBR down, because like I said, I'm hoping to read them all, and so that's the rule I'm hoping to put down for myself. So if I was to guess, this is hard because I read roughly about 30 books a month. Now it would be great if all of them was my physical TBR, but sometimes I do read on my Kindle, and I read like Kindle Unlimited book. But let's say I did, again, 10 books off my physical TBR, that would be for 12 months, that'd be 120 books off my physical TBR within that year. But like, I have almost 400, so I would definitely need to do a lot more than that. I'd probably have to do about 20-25, or even a whole month of just physical books to help me out with that. It's very ambitious, but it is a goal. But like I said, I'm not going to be upset if I don't read all of my physical TBR in 2025. I just want to knock it down quite a big chunk. I'm almost at 400, if not probably at 400. I haven't counted for a couple of months, but I'm probably almost at 400. Even if I knock it down to 150-200 range, I would be a lot happy with that. But like I said, I would like to knock it down to either nothing or are at least 30 books, so I always have something to read. Okay, then we have, what was the first book you read? So if you don't know this already, it's actually the After series by Anna Todd. That was the first series that I read, and actually what got me obsessed with reading. I'll always be thankful to that series. I think if I reread it now, I wouldn't love it as much. I mean, a few years ago, I think it was like 2 years ago, I actually tried to reread After, and it just wasn't the same. Right now, I think I wouldn't enjoy it as much. What was the first video you uploaded? So the first video I uploaded was obviously 3 years ago, and it was my favourite books I've read in 2021 so far. That was the first video I filmed and uploaded ever, and I must say, when I look back at it now, this is the only one that I have re-watched more recently. And do I find it cringy now? Yes, but it's what got me started. And I remember, you know, just setting up the camera, just filming, just uploading on the same day, and that is literally where it all started. So that was the first video I filmed without editing as well. Okay, then we have, what is your favorite video you have filmed? Now, there are quite a few videos that I have enjoyed filming, or that I have, like, I'm proud of. I think I'd probably say my fall vlog from last year. That one was a fun one, as I did like a haul and everything. Or maybe my age gap book rec, and that was a collab with McKay from Oh Hey It's McKay. So maybe that one, and that was done a year ago, and it is one of my popular videos as well. So those are the two that I would say are my favourite, just because, well, in one of them I was talking about my favourite trope, and in the other it was just like fun decorating for fall haul type thing. And just from my brain right now, those are the ones that are my favourite. But there are quite a few that I like, but there's also quite a few that I don't like, so there's a good range. And then finally we have, what is your favourite time of year to read in? And I think this is quite obvious, and that is fall. I don't know why, but it's just the coziest time to read. It's when like the weather's getting a little bit colder, but like not too cold, and then the leaves are falling. You can have, like, you know, the coziness, the fall ambience stuff, like, you know, it's just a fun vibe. You get hot chocolate tea, and to be honest, fall, and if I had to choose another one, like winter, so like around this time from fall up until like the end of December type, that's my favourite time, because you have fall and you have all the coziness, but then you also go into like the Christmas season where you still have the hot chocolate and you have the cozy ambience, and it's a little bit more chillier, but then you can get like more cozy and stuff. So those are like, that's the transition that I love to read in, from like fall to December time. That is like my favourite time to read ever. My least favourite, which wasn't asked but I will tell you, is summer, because it's torturous. You can't get cozy, you can't like really enjoy the reading because it's way too hot. So that is my least favourite time, although it is positive, because like if you're on holiday you get to read and it's fun, but I see more of a negative side about it. To be completely honest, because I just love the coziness. But anyway, that is the end of today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and leave this emoji if you're watching till the end, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye.